And now I would like to move on to our next panel discussion, which is on salon marketing. I would like to invite on stage my first speaker, Ms. Khushbu Malde, who is the co-founder of Hair Castle Salon and Hair Castle Social Media Academy. She is joining us all the way from Mumbai. Hi, Khushbu. Lovely to have you here. My next panelist is Ashwin Mahajan, owner of Opulent Salon. Ashwin, please step on the stage. Thank you for joining us today, Ashwin. Ashwin Mahajan is a holistic hairstylist and coach, a creative spiritual nerd, and the creative director of the Opulent Luxury Salon in Vasant Kunj. He has worked with many celebrities, including Priyanka Chopra and Hrithik Roshan. And my final panelist for today is Karanbir Singh Sidhu, Managing Director, Headmasters, Ludhiana. He is at the helm of the iconic brand Headmasters. Can we have a round of applause for our speakers? Yes, I can see that you guys are in the post-lunch mood. So थोड़ा सा mood active करते हैं और next panel की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. Marketing एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो आज के दौर में हम इग्नोर नहीं कर सकते और एज अ बिजनेस ओनर, एज अ सैलून ओनर आपको मार्केटिंग बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. कल के पैनल में हमारे एक एक्सपर्ट ने कहा था कि मार्केटिंग अच्छी लगे नहीं लगे, सोशल मीडिया अच्छा लगे नहीं लगे, करना पड़ेगा. तो जानते हैं आज के हमारे पैनल से कि किस तरह से करना होता है और किस हद तक करना होता है. सो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट माय पैनलिस्ट कि जितना हो सके हिंदी में बात करें. It's the best connect with our audience. I'll start with Khushbu. As a social media expert, how do you position your salon on social media? क्या parameters देखने पड़ते हैं before you start social media marketing?
Hello. Okay. So we are basically presenting ourselves on social media as an expert salon. Like we are a hair salon. We only do hair services. So I portray ourselves as haircut, color and treatment experts. So when you portray yourself as experts, clients will also start looking at you like experts. So we are working in a very niche market. So even in our bio, on our Instagram bio also, we have stated that we are a cut, color, treatment salon. We are specialists and that we provide honest hair consultation to all our clients.
Okay, so honest consultation is kind of your USP.
Yes.
Okay, you mentioned Instagram. So is that the only social media you're working with?
So we are active on Instagram as well as Facebook. So whatever we post on Instagram, that automatically gets shared to Facebook. Okay. So basically there are more than 300 social media apps right now. So we cannot be present on each and every app. So we are present only on those which are extremely relevant for our business, which is for the hair and beauty business. So out of all the 300 social media apps, the most relevant ones are the number one is Instagram, second comes Facebook, and the third one is YouTube. Okay. So we are majorly active on Instagram and Facebook and a little bit on YouTube.
Great. I will come back to you on this, but right now I would like to throw a question at Ashwin. आपकी marketing strategy क्या है और salon positioning क्या है?
तो मेरी marketing strategy ये है कि am I really serving the humanity? Am I really greeting the human who is coming to my salon under my roof? Am I really looking after his soul well? For me, I think the genuine smile that matters the most because that is the actual impact that being going to walk out from. Yeah. Because that doesn't require any technical or any mechanical things, but what impact that person has, जो feeling लेके जाएगा बंदा वहाँ से, वो जिएगा उसको कि हाँ यार मुझे वहाँ पे ये एहसास हुआ है कि मेरी केयर की गई थी. और मुझे लगता है कि ये बेसिक फंडामेंटल इंसानियत हमको कहीं ना कहीं पे इंजेंडर करनी होगी. हमको कहीं ना कहीं टेक्निकल से निकल के ह्यूमैनिटी में आना होगा to really serve the humanity on a deepest level.
ये बहुत ही फ्रेश पर्सपेक्टिव है. सैलून बिजनेस में ह्यूमैनिटी अप्रोच एटलीस्ट एसएमसी में हम पहली बार सुन रहे हैं. करणबीर, कमिंग टू यू, आपको क्या लगता है, आप हेडमास्टर्स रन कर रहे हैं, डज द ब्रांड सेल फॉर इटसेल्फ कि आपको मार्केटिंग एफर्ट्स डालने पड़ते हैं?
Good afternoon, everyone. I think brand, of course, sells, but you have to market it well.
Yeah.
So, like they said, so I like to add another thing is you have to advertise exactly what you're selling.
Okay.
So, what happens is हम कहते हैं कि 50% लगा दिया, पर जब client आता है उसको कहते हैं इस पे 50 नहीं, इस पे है, इस पे नहीं, इस पे है. So we actually look is we exactly advertise what we exactly want to give. तो client जब आता है उसको कोई experience, एक negative experience नहीं होता. So we specialize in making sure that we advertise a certain thing properly, and then we exactly deliver it to the client, so that what he has come for, he actually gets it.
Okay. So through your marketing efforts आप ये ensure करते हो कि client किसी भी तरह से dissatisfied नहीं हो.
Exactly.
कोई expectation में ऊपर नीचे
Exactly,
नहीं
because मैंने देखा है in general you must have seen that there are a lot of people once they come to your place, so there are a lot of variations in what you're exactly giving them. Even if you've put it on Insta, what you've shown on Insta and what you're exactly giving them are different things. So we have to make sure that we exactly give what we show, or what we want to sell, we exactly show that. So there is no confusion for the clients.
ओके. जो सैलून बिजनेस है वो बहुत ही लोकल बिजनेस होता है. पीपल हैव टू फिजिकली रीच योर सैलून. तो आपकी एडवर्टाइजिंग या मार्केटिंग एक्टिविटीज कैसे प्लान होती है अराउंड दैट?
So are you talking about how much we spend, or how do we market?
How do you market? Like what are the tools or the methods that you use?
So between around 60 to 70% it is online.
Yeah.
Online includes Insta, all these platforms, social platforms, and SEOs. 30% to 35% we do it offline, in which we are putting ads in the newspaper, pamphlets, tying up with different brands and companies, and I mean it's offline. 30% is offline, and 60 to 70% is online.
And what kind of spends do you have?
Sorry?
How much are you spending on this?
So I don't know about anybody else, but my thumb rule is that you have to spend between 2 to 5%. If you are starting a salon and your sales are less, you should be spending 5%. If you are running a business and if the sales are good, it can go down to 2%.
Got it.
And another thing I would like is, I think when you start a salon, your advertisement budget should be included in the budget of making a salon. It should not be separate.
Okay.
Because हम सोचते हैं बना लिया अब advertise करेंगे, but that should be part of your making the salon. एंड हो सकता है आपके बिटवीन 2 to 8% भी हो जाए, डिपेंडिंग आपने कितनी दूर खोला है, कितनों को पता नहीं है, उस पर डिपेंड करता है. सो वंस योर सैलून स्टार्ट्स डूइंग वेल, आई थिंक द एडवर्टाइज कॉस्ट शुड नॉट गो बिलो टू 2 to 3%. चाहे अच्छा भी चल रहा है फिर भी 2 to 3% आपने स्पेंड करना ही करना है.
Right.
That's my thumb rule.
तो प्लानिंग स्टेज में ही बजटिंग हो जानी चाहिए मार्केटिंग के लिए.
Oh, absolutely. So what we exactly do as Headmasters is हम एक साल पहले करते हैं, फिर उसको करते हैं 6 months, then quarterly, then every month. And we actually have 2 marketing agencies. एक हमारी in-house है, 2 अलग से है. So we make sure that we do spend even if we don't require it. अगर हमारा full भी है, तो at least we keep advertising the sort of work we are doing.
Got it. Ashwin, what is your approach to advertising and marketing?
So I prefer working with the declaration that year ahead down the line I can say that through marketing as a technology I have delivered a wow experience to 500 plus families. So we coming from the very different possibilities. मुझे लगता है context माने संदर्भ होना बहुत important है. Why we are doing what we are doing.
Yeah.
And are we really making some difference, or are we just a consumer killing consumer? So are we at the service or are we at the consumer end? तो मैं वहाँ से देखता हूँ कि क्या एक्चुअली क्या डिफरेंस ला रहे हैं हम लोग, क्या रियली इम्पैक्टेबल है, हाउ एम आई सर्विंग दैट पर्सन्स लाइफ, एंड एम आई रियली इंजेंडरिंग द रिलेशन. तो हमारा यही है कि दैट वी क्रिएट एज नॉर्मली वी क्रिएट द मंथ प्लानिंग, quarterly planning, then the half yearly planning. That's how we create, but we have very different possibilities we play with. That what are we creating? We are creating fun these 3 months. We are creating compassion 3 months. We are creating the curiosity 3 months. So that's how we play. So in this way, my entire team also get nurtured in a right direction.
Yeah.
So it is not about just figure or technical things. It's more about the overall, upliftment.
और किस तरह के टूल्स या प्लेटफॉर्म्स यूज करें आप? ऑनलाइन ज्यादा करें, ऑफलाइन ज्यादा करें?
As I think globally we know the Instagram is really the leading the industry. Yeah, as sir also said that 60-30 or 60-40, so yeah, technology 70% we will say that that much now Instagram is playing a huge role in that. So Instagram, Facebook are our main goals, and then obviously the one-to-one experiences.
Right. And what would be your budget like?
So it depends that it can go from 35 to 60-70 per month. It depends.
Depends on what, like seasons?
So
and
we
stuff?
depend. Sometimes we are creating the some experiences, not freebies, but the people where we can call some guest in salon. We give them some services,
Okay.
and we give them experiences that okay, this is a new service you can experience. So that cost is on our side. We're not charging them for anything extra, but we are expanding their parameters also. कि यार ये भी possible है. That we've been going for a normal pedicure, but yeah, spark pedicure, I really felt like king. So why not? So that introduction, sometime we have to take some first steps, and yeah, then sometime we create social media influencers. They charge extra, so that is also one added thing. Then there are paid marketing things are there. So there are different tools that we segregate with.
Got it. खुशबू, I would like you to answer the same question. कितना बजट रखते हैं आप, और ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन में क्या बाइफिकेशन है?
So we have tried in the last 7 years everything online and offline, and after doing everything, I've come to a conclusion that social media works the best for my business. So for us, 90% is social media, and then the rest 10% is traditional marketing like voucher distribution or events, pamphlet distribution. We sometimes do umbrella marketing. So all of that consists only of 10%, but 90% is social media because we've got great results only from social media.
Okay, and Instagram per se.
Yes.
So can you share some tips on how you are using Instagram so effectively?
So right now on Instagram, the best thing which is working is, I'm sure you all know of it, Reels. Reels is the best thing, best way of marketing on Instagram right now for our business and also for other businesses, because it's absolutely free. You don't have to pay Instagram to show Reels to others. So it's absolutely free. The main feature, the differentiating feature between Reels, stories, post and everything else is that Reels is shown to people who are not following you. So if you want to grow your business, if you want to grow your page, if you want new followers, then Reels will help you gain that. Stories, post, guides, story highlights, all of those are seen only by those people who are already on your followers list, only those people who are following you. But Reels is something which is shown to people who are not following you. So all the new people. So whenever you create a good reel, you're creating some good content, Instagram will show it to new set of people. And if those people like it, they are going to come to your page. They are going to hit on the follow button. And then you never know, maybe one day after 1 week or 1 month or maybe after a year, they'll definitely come and get a service done from you. So Reels is the number one thing which we are using right now. Along with Reels, there are stories and posts and everything else. So we are active even on that. So we post stories every day. So out of 30 days, at least 28 to 29 days, we post stories. So we are very regular with stories. Reels, we post 2-3 reels a week. And then the second thing which we are doing right now on Instagram is influencer marketing. So we are getting a lot of influencers in our salon. We are doing a lot of barter collaborations. So they come and they get their service done with us. Then they document everything, like their entire salon experience on the reel, which they post on their page. And then we put it on a collab. So जो उनके followers है, वो भी हमारे salon के बारे में उनको एक new perspective मिलता है, क्योंकि ये भी कोई salon है. So they come to our page, their followers will come to know about our salon, they'll come to our page, they'll check the rest of our content. So once they like the content, they'll definitely follow us. So a second thing is influencer marketing. The third thing which we are doing right now is website pe SEO, search engine optimization. That is another thing which we are doing, which is generating a lot of traffic to our salon. So we are basically putting in keywords in our websites, in our bio, in our team and everything inside our website. So whenever a user goes on Google and they search for a salon nearby, best haircut in Mumbai or color specialist in Mumbai, or if they need any information on smoothing or keratin or any of that. So we've already put all those words in our website so that in the Google ranking, our website will be shown up. So that's the third thing which we are doing, which is website and SEO.
All right. Yes. Yes. In fact, I was coming to you. You had also mentioned SEO. तो आप कैसे use करते हैं SEO?
Has anybody heard about a thing called landing page?
Yeah, landing
Right.
page.
So, like she said, so SEOs may what we actually utilize is a landing page. What is a landing page? Landing page is a short form of your website where you can easily tell people what are the positives of you and what are you exactly doing. Add a small video, and at the bottom there's a call button. So what that does is it directly so whenever they go on Google, for example, what we do, so somebody's gone on Google and she's reading a blog on hair, so there'll be a pop-up saying Headmasters. So whenever they click that, they land on a landing page. As soon as they land on a landing page, they'll get a brief, because if you go to the website reading about us, we've written a 2-page history. Nobody does that. So in that, it is a very small telling what Headmasters is, why are we different from other people, what are our positive points, a small video, what we've put, and a call button. This has actually got us a lot of queries and leads, and which are positive because we are exactly addressing what the person is searching. So, so it's not that they have to compare between the different salons on Google. They're just doing something different about reading some hair, and then they connect us with hair with Headmasters. So this is also something very important. I'm very sure you must be doing the same. So this is something it really has benefited me, and I'm very sure if you start doing that, it'll benefit everybody.
And the landing page content is also SEO friendly?
Yeah, I mean, it is not so landing page is different. I mean, but it is on Google.
Right.
So, so for example, somebody is searched about best haircut. So have you seen that there's a pop-up which comes up? So in the pop-up we have a landing page. So when you're reading a blog where there is hair, there's a we have a landing page. So whenever you click that, you land to a landing page, which is a very small page, and that just gives us brief about what exactly we're doing and why we're different, and also a video which shows what our complete salon is. So they have, even if somebody does not want to come to us, they know what Headmasters is.
Right. So there is brand recall there. Yeah. Do you also use Google Ads?
Oh, absolutely, yes. So majorly online is Insta and Google. To be very honest, I prefer Google. We every day get about 50 to 60 leads on Google. So I prefer Google any day. And the clients are exactly searching for us. So it's easier to convert. Because Insta पे क्या होता है कि लोग देखते देखते वैसे ही फोन कर देते हैं और जी फिर highlights कैसे होता है. But in Google they actually only search. जैसे I've come to Delhi, so I've stayed in this part for the first time. Usually I'm in the Aero City. So I search the best hotels in Connaught Place or around Connaught Place. So that only you do it on Google. So if somebody is searching for that, they'll do it on Google. So I personally, I focus a lot on SEOs and Google Ads and landing pages. I really work on that, and my website.
Ashwin, what about you?
Yeah, we do the ads as well.
Okay.
So I want to add about, you just said about the landing page. So I love, AI. I'm not against it. So I've been researching about it. There are a very acute and very precise funnels that,
Yes.
guide you towards exactly what service they can, guide you towards. If you don't need a service also, you would like to go for it. So in upcoming time now, AI is working in such a specific, detailed order. Upcoming time, we're going to experience a very huge change, getting automated, the marketing thing completely. So I think, yes, we are looking at a very different frontier that, will be altering an entire impact on marketing.
Absolutely. But Ashwin, you are the creative director. You are also on the floor. You're dealing with the clients. Marketing करने के लिए वक्त मिल जाता है?
I think यार marketing करने के लिए so I was a dyslexic and I was a stutterer. So communicating with people was a very big problem for me. So talking only, it was a very big issue and challenge for me. I think what really matters coming from heart, and then executing with your mind. I think that's what the whole combination works. The balance is important. That we should not be very only technical and very dry. There should be something behind it. There should be a essence of divinity in the business. Because I think business is very, very spiritual thing. It has really evolved me. I'm still discovering what is possible. It's really amazing thing.
True. Khushbu, you spoke a lot about getting followers and getting people to using reels to get people to come to you. पर कितने भी followers हों, क्या वो lead में convert होते हैं? क्या actual walk-ins होते हैं depending on the followers you have?
डेफिनेटली होते हैं, लेकिन सारे जितने फॉलोअर्स है वो सारे क्लाइंट में कन्वर्ट नहीं होते. सो वी हैव 85,000 फॉलोअर्स ऑन आवर इंस्टाग्राम पेज and we have a clientele of 20,000 clients whom we have served in the last 6-7 years. Out of those 20,000 clients, 90% of the clients have come to us through Instagram. तो उन्हें Instagram के थ्रू ही हमारे बारे में पता चला है. लेकिन अभी भी काफ़ी ऑलमोस्ट 60,000 क्लाइंट्स हैं जो अभी भी हमें सालों से फॉलो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अभी तक नहीं आए हमारे सैलून में.
Right.
सो धीरे धीरे वो कन्वर्ट होता है. वो कन्वर्जन प्रोसेस काफ़ी वो एक्चुअली डिपेंड्स ऑन द क्लाइंट की पर्सनैलिटी कैसी है. कोई क्लाइंट होते काफ़ी इम्पल्सिव होते हैं, जिन्होंने आज इंस्टाग्राम पे रील देख ली, कल आके हेयर कट कलर करवा के गए. और कोई क्लाइंट ऐसे होते हैं जिन्होंने आज मुझे फॉलो किया, लेकिन 3 साल तक वो मुझे फॉलो करके मेरी स्टोरीज कंटेंट देखेंगे. उन्हें जब लगेगा कि अभी ट्रस्ट बिल्ड हो चुका है, नाउ आई थिंक आई शुड गो हियर, तो वो शायद 1 या 2 साल बाद आएंगे. सो ऐसे भी बहुत बार होता है.
तो पेशेंस रखना पड़ेगा.
यस एब्सोल्युटली.
सोशल मीडिया. मैं यहाँ पर अपना पर्सनल एग्जांपल दूंगी. मेरी सिस्टर इन लॉ, she came to your salon because of Instagram, not because of me.
Yeah, I remember you
मुझसे
telling me.
recommendation नहीं मांगा. She got you from Instagram. Karanbir, coming to you, social media team या marketing team होना ज़रूरी है कि as a salon owner सब कुछ खुद manage हो सकता है?
I believe if not a team, there should be somebody handling your social media. So because the amount of importance we are giving to social media,
Yeah.
we need somebody to be collecting all the videos, to be putting it at the right time. Maybe I'm not there, maybe somebody's working. So I think it's very important. Of course, team is the ideal situation, but at least there should be one person who's only there making sure everything is whatever we exactly doing, whatever the offers are, they go at the right time to the right sort of people. You need somebody in house.
Okay, so at least one person should
At
be
least,
there.
if not a team, I would prefer a team. But if not a team, at least one person should be there, only handling the social media.
So how do you interact with that one person as a salon owner? आप उनको कैसे brief देते हो या उनके साथ बैठ के planning होती है कि marketing strategy क्या होगी?
So what we've done is, so now as I've told you, we have 2 marketing companies which we deal with. So whoever we hire as a social media handler, he has to take training from them.
Okay.
And then these teams a month prior, like for July, on the 27th or the 28th, it's a meeting where we tell the marketing team what we exactly want for the next month.
Okay.
And then this handler makes sure that it's a link between, it's a bridge between us and the marketing team.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy getting things done from the marketing team. So you have to be on them. We have to make sure you get it, and getting exactly the right content which you want is also difficult. So उसके लिए ये social media handler बहुत जरूरी है.
बिल्कुल, वो तो challenges अपने साथ होते ही हैं.
I
Yes.
just wanted to add one more point. It is very important for the owner to understand the importance of having a social media manager or hiring someone specially for social media. As a owner हम ये करते हैं कि सब कुछ मैं ही करूँगा, सब कुछ मैं ही करूँगी. तो लास्ट 6 साल से मैंने भी यही किया कि ऑपरेशंस भी मैं देखूँगी, HR भी मैं देखूँगी, सोशल मीडिया भी मैं देखूँगी, शूट भी मैं करूँगी, एडिट भी मैं करूँगी, पोस्ट भी मैं करूँगी, पेज का DMs भी मैं ही आंसर करूँगी. सो एज अ ओनर हम ही खुद पे बर्डन डाल देते हैं. सो एक्चुअली आइडियली ये होना चाहिए दैट यू शुड हायर समबडी स्पेसिफिकली फॉर सोशल मीडिया, जो सैलून में आपका सारा कंटेंट शूट करे, एडिट करे और पोस्ट करे, एंड हु टेक्स केयर ऑफ द सोशल मीडिया कम्प्लीटली. ऑफकोर्स यू कैन सुपरवाइज इट, लेकिन सारी चीज़ें अगर आप ही ये सब चीज़ें करने बैठ जाओगे तो यू वोंट हैव टाइम टू लुक एट बिगर थिंग्स फॉर योर सैलून्स ग्रोथ. सो सोशल मीडिया मैनेजर या सोशल मीडिया के लिए कोई एक स्पेसिफिक इंसान होना चाहिए. दैट शुड नॉट बी अ मैनेजर, दैट शुड नॉट बी द सैलून मैनेजर. यूजुअली ऐसा होता है कि हम सैलून मैनेजर को कहते हैं कि थोड़ा तू वीडियोस निकाल ले, हेयर ड्रेसर को भी कहते हैं थोड़े 2-4 वीडियोस तुम निकाल देना. तो वो दैट इज़ नॉट आइडियल. व्हाट शुड बी डन इज यू शुड हैव अ सेपरेट पर्सन फॉर इट ऑल टुगेदर. You can train them, you can brief them how you want your post and your stories and everything to be, and then they can do the work for you while you supervise it.
Got it. Ashwin, you're agreeing very vigorously. Please add on to this.
I want to bring a very important point. Social media, appointed people and the owner, they go through a very lifelong, beautiful friction ongoingly. यार मजा नहीं आ रहा. Get your point? यार वो वैसा exactly नहीं है. So I think delegating and dancing with delegation is very important. Delegating the work and trusting the work.
Yeah.
That I know now I have delegated, it will happen to its fullest potential. Having that trust learning to trust that process is, I think, more important than getting into details. Divine is also into details, and I will say Devil also into details. Now, where are you going to focus more on? But yeah, delegation is the, I think, ability to learn to trust the process. So I think it's very, very important aspect for us to understand.
And how are you doing it at your salon? You have a team or a
I
manager?
have my team. I have my assistant. Then I have some orphan kids who look after my social media, and I have given them a freedom that they can do anything. I don't really much look into it, but yet for my company's page, I have a proper team,
Okay.
which are actually they are a team of 16 people who looks after the entire page. But again, that's something on personal front. I'm playing it differently. On my business front, I'm playing it differently. And both the ways I'm having a play, there should be a game. There should not be a headache. So that's what is more important.
Right. Khushbu, again coming to you, we spoke about Google ads, but what about ads on Insta and Facebook? Do you run them, and how important are they?
Yeah. So I don't do much of Google ads. I in fact prefer social media and Instagram ads over Google ads, because I think on Instagram, like I said, I already have 85,000 followers. So and out of that, 20,000 are already my clients.
Yeah.
So I already have 60,000 clients who know who I am. So I just need to market it to them, and they'll definitely come. So occasionally we do run paid ads. So there are few reels which cross millions of views organically. So what we do is we boost those reels. So we put in some money like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and then we boost that reel so that Instagram will show it to more number of people.
Right.
So that is one thing we do. And second thing is Facebook ads, which we tried a couple of years back, but it is not that great for our industry, like not for hair and beauty industry. So what works for us is basically organic reach, Instagram, via Instagram, and second thing is paid ads via Instagram, which is boosting reel or boosting a post. But again, boosting a post is not very effective now because nobody looks at post. It's all about reels nowadays. Everybody opens Instagram, they go to reel, they spend their half an hour, 45 minutes there, and then they shut Instagram. So it's all about reels now.
Yeah.
So it's better to invest in reels. That too, only those reels which are already doing well. Another thing which I've observed here is लोग ये करते हैं कि जिस reel के views बहुत कम है, वो उस reel में invest करते हैं, and then they try कि वो reel के views थोड़े बढ़े और लोग देखें. But जो ideally करना चाहिए, ये करना चाहिए कि जो already reel के views अच्छे हैं, उसी में आपको invest करके उसके views और उसकी reach आप बढ़ाओ, because that is the type of content जो लोगों को already पसंद आ रहा है, वरना उसके इतने views नहीं होते. So if I have a reel which has only 10,000 views, and if I have another reel which has 500k or 1 million views, then I would any day prefer the reel which has 100k or 1 million views, because लोगों को वो already पसंद आया है organically, without even investing anything. लोगों ने उसके साथ बहुत ज़्यादा engage किया है, comment activity बढ़ गई, share किया है लोगों ने अपने friends family से. So I would put in the money and I would invest in that reel. So that 1 million will definitely reach 5 million or 6 million after putting that 4,000 or 5,000. So वो 4-5,000 में मुझे minimum 3,000 to 4,000 new profile visits मिलेंगे मेरे page पे, if the reel is really good. And out of those 3-5,000 new profile visits, at least मुझे 1,000-2,000 conversions मिलेंगे in terms of followers. So मेरे उतने followers बढ़ेंगे, और उन followers में again maybe 5-10% I'll actually see conversions in my salon directly in the next couple of months. So that is how this entire cycle works.
थैंक यू खुशबू. करणबीर, जब हम नया सलोन खोलते हैं या अपने सलोन की सेकंड ब्रांच खोलते हैं, तो किस तरह की मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी वर्क करती है?
Look, the marketing strategy remains the same.
Okay.
It depends where you're opening. If you're opening in a place where everybody generally knows, then you don't have to spend much on the local ads and everything. So everybody knows कि पहले इनकी branch यहाँ पे थी, अब वहाँ पे कुछ रही, तो everybody knows. But if you're opening in a new city or you're opening somewhere far away, that is where you need to change the strategy. So you need to be there on the Insta, you need to do the local ads, you need to do whatever is required offline. I think that is more required where you are new or people don't know you.
Okay.
So wherever we open a new branch where we think that people do have a less of idea about us, look, we do before opening we know what sort of audience we are going to cater to, which is very important. And this is also very important. If I would like to add, so the ads you're doing on Insta or the ads you're doing on Google. So now if we have 4 different ads, we make sure the ads are made for who. and only those people are being catered for those ads. Similar to this, when we open a new branch, it is who you're exactly catering to, where you've opened it, and then how you need to reach those people. So we sit down, and again, I personally, focus a lot into marketing. So then we sit down and see what's supposed to be done, and then we invest accordingly.
And do you do any kind of customer research for that new area?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So how does that work? Like how do you understand कि किस तरह के customers होंगे, उनको online पसंद होगा या offline? Like
that complete changes the complete trajectory. Sometimes we
Yes.
don't open a salon once we understand that this is not the right time for it.
yeah.
So of course we need to online surveys and local surveys. We meet local salons. We meet local people. We see how they are focusing or how they are marketing, and then we plan our own strategy. But again, I think like I said, the amount varies,
yeah.
and even if you have to spend little more, we should always do it. It'll be much easier to run the business rather than just sitting, and once the people don't come, then you start spending extra and unnecessarily. So I think this all needs to be done beforehand.
So आप सैलून खोलने के पहले ही आपके सैलून का नाम हो जाना चाहिए
Exactly.
ताकि once you open the doors लोग आ जाएं.
So I'll tell you a small thing. So I've started in Pune. So I've done my engineering from Pune. So वहाँ पे ना एक रेस्टोरेंट खुला था, and how they started marketing was एक मेन रोड जाती थी, वहाँ पे ना उन्होंने एक मंथ के लिए वो होर्डिंग ले ली. पहले उन्होंने वहाँ पे सी बनाया, आफ्टर 1 week बीच बनाया, आफ्टर 3rd week शार्क बनाई, and they actually then mentioned the name of the restaurant. So for the 4 weeks we used to cross that, we used to look at that hoarding ke ab kya hoga. So you need to have something like that, so to make sure that anticipation is there, people are talking about it, and once you open it, at least half of the people crossing that road should know about it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Karanbir. Ashwin, do you agree on this bit about getting to know your customer before planning your marketing
Yes,
strategy?
I completely agree. I think getting to know your customers and getting to know your own potential is very important, that how much you can impact. And as you said that while we are opening a new branches, what is more important? I think the visual marketing are very important, and the events. What sort of event going to disrupt the pattern right now we are into?
Yeah.
So we all are into the pattern, and in that pattern we are just busy going in one direction, one flow. So how we can interrupt that pattern, but pleasantly, nicely, that also matters. So what we can, what event you're creating, what sort of themes you are generating, what sort of engagements you are generating, that matters, because in the process you get to know your people more deeply, more better way, more valuable way, I will say. So we can design your services, your strategy accordingly.
Great. Thank you so much, panelists. It has been a wonderful session. Marketing is such a concept कि हम उसपे काफी देर बात कर सकते हैं. But I need to throw the floor open for questions. Yes, sir, you have a question. Can we have a mic here, please?
Hi, this is Arzu, and we both are planning to start a salon line. Okay, so my question is, how can we, get this to work so that we could successfully survive with the rentals expenses and get good grab of attention and successfully do this. So, just a little bit of overview on this. This is my question.
So you guys are opening a new salon now.
Yes.
You don't have do you have any background in this industry?
Yeah.
Are you guys freelancers now? Or?
Yeah, makeup freelancers.
Okay.
But we want to get into the full services for the salon.
Okay, so my only tip would be start your marketing 6 months in advance. So start an Instagram page today itself. If you're planning to open a salon after 6 months or 8 months, start your page today itself. उसका अच्छे से bio, उसका content सब कुछ अब अभी design कर लो. Since you are a freelancer, you will have a lot of content to post even now. So you don't have to wait till your salon opens. You must be doing clients even now. So you can capture that content. You can start posting it on the page, and you can start creating basically hype before you open. So you can start creating reels. You can start creating educational reels, brand awareness reels, and you can start creating a hype 6 months before.
I'd like to add one more thing. I think talking to a consultant is very important. मैं अभी भी आपको बता रहा हूँ, even after 8-10 years in the business, I still need a consultant on certain things. So एक consultant के पास जरूर जाओ. Secondly, जो मेरा thumb rule है, मैंने जब भी कुछ भी करना होता है जो different होता है, मैं एक पेन पेपर लेता हूँ, मैं 4-5 दिन लिखता रहता हूँ उस पर, मुझे क्यों करना है, कहाँ पे करना है, क्या फ़ायदा है. Before opening a salon, you should know the USP of your salon, so that आप ये नहीं खोल के नहीं करेंगे जी मेरे पास प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, प्रोडक्ट सबके पास अच्छा है, बट आपकी USP क्या है, आप यहाँ पे क्यों खोला है. सो राइट ऑल दीज थिंग्स डाउन, आप में कॉन्फिडेंस ज़्यादा आएगा, एंड इट विल बी ईजियर फॉर यू टू सेल व्हेन यू नो व्हाट यू गोइंग टू सेल.
And whatever your USP is, make sure you put it on Instagram. You market that. Because that is the most important thing कि आपका और दूसरे salon में differentiating factor क्या है. That should be visible on social media. Otherwise, there are lakhs of salons and lakhs of Instagram handles. Why will the customer come to you? So whatever your USP is, that must be clearly mentioned in your Instagram page bio, on your Facebook page, and also on your website.
Is it beneficial to get a franchisee or to do a startup own brand?
Okay, so look, there are two aspects to it. Franchise, if you do not know how to run it, if you don't know the ways to run it, of course franchisee is the only way. अगर आपको पता है कैसे आपने रन करना है, आप कंसल्टेंट से भी काम करवा सकते हैं. आपके लिए फ्रेंचाइज ईजी कर देगा. आप यू डोंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग. अगर आप अपना खोलते हैं, इट्स ईजियर टू मल्टीप्लाई. सो इफ़ यू थिंक कि अभी भी हम आई एम नॉट श्योर कहाँ से क्या करना है, मेरे लिए ये होगा नहीं होगा, प्रोडक्ट आएंगे नहीं आएंगे, देन यू शुड गो फॉर अ फ्रेंचाइज, नो डाउट. Like people go for it. I clearly tell them, people ask for my franchise, I tell them, if you actually, this is what, if you want, if you have any questions on this, call me. Agar aapko you're sure, like a lot of people, they have been working since a very long time and they want to open on their own, you know, no problem. But मैंने आपको वही बोला है, लिखो पहले, देखो कि फर्नीचर आपको पता कहाँ से लेना है, प्रोडक्ट पता कौन सा यूज़ करना है, पहले लिखो. अगर आपको सारी श्योरिटी हाँ हाँ हाँ, then you don't need us. If you don't have that, then of course you need us, because we will align you. Otherwise आपको सीखते सीखते समझते समझते 6 महीने लग जाएंगे. इवन कितना प्रोडक्ट कहाँ पे यूज होना है वो भी आपको मुश्किल हो जाएगा अगर आपको नहीं पता. अगर आपको पता है, then you don't require it.
You guys provide consultation?
We do provide consultation. To be honest, we do it only for our brand, but I can of course give you names of the consultants. After this, I'll give you a few names of the consultants. You can of course go to them.
Ashwin, is there something you
Yeah,
wanted
I want to
add?
say something. You know, franchisee and doing your own salon. I think you know there are wheels already are discovered and पहिया already बना हुआ है दुनिया में. तो क्या होता है कि कई बार पर्सनल जो अटैचमेंट होता है हमारा बिजनेस को लेके, that everybody wants to discover their own wheel, and we waste huge amount of time and effort and disappointments into that, and that really takes away the spirit of the business and that takes away energy. So it's better to leverage that into working with the right franchises which has a better modules. But I will say, first of all, I will say कि convince yourself to be a successful business owner and successful human being. Once you are convinced, I think every aspect will work in right favor. I think first of all, you need to really visualize it's okay for you to be on the top. It's okay for you to be effortlessly create a big business. Because till the time we think it is strategy and very tedious job, it will be. It will be.
Thank you, Ashwin.
Thank
And
you.
on that very positive note, we will round up this panel. I request the panelists to come step forward for a picture.